This video will show the steps and procedures that are used to bisect a 90 degrees angle or to bisect a perpendicular line. Remember, perpendicular line intersect each other at 90 degrees. Alright, so in the previous video, we would have constructed a perpendicular line. So what I'm going to do is just going to go ahead and make a copy of this drawing, and then I'm going to change the name to bisect a perpendicular line. To bisect a perpendicular line. Alright, and then our object line, we're just going to go ahead and change our object line to construction line. We have our ABCD. Only difference with this one, we want to have the semicircle above the AB line. Alright, so that's the only little difference that we have. Alright, so here we have our A, B, C, D. Alright, so from here, we know that where the vertical line meets the horizontal line, that's 90 degrees. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use points D, and we're going to call this point E. We're going to call this point E. And we're going to use point D and E with a radius to scribe an arc. Alright, so from the arc command, we're using center start end, point D as center with a specific radius. Alright, the radius that we're going to use here, we can use 25. So let's use 25. And then all we need to do is to scribe an arc. Remember, in order to change the direction of the starting point of the arc, you press and hold Control. Alright, I click there to confirm that. Center start end again, point E. I want the arcs to intersect, so I position the crosshair above the previous arc, enter my radius of 25, and then I press enter. Then move this down, and then I have two arcs. However, they're not intersecting. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on this arc and put my crosshair in the grip point, click length, and change the length. I'm going to do the same thing for this one. Alright, so here I have two arcs. From here, all I need to do is to start my line command from the center. I just need to connect this line to where the intersection is. Alright, and I have my polar tracking turned on, so therefore I'm seeing this guide. So it tells me that this is 45. Alright, so I can go ahead and draw the line. Alright, so if I should go ahead now and measure this angle, this line and this line, it will tell me that to the left it's 135. We know that 135 plus 45 is 180. But if I want to get the 45 degrees, all I need to do is to draw another line on this one. Alright, and then I can go ahead and measure because there are no single lines. I'm gonna click measure angle, this line and this line. Alright, and it shows me here that the angle is 45. Alright, we need to put our angle on the object line layer. So there we have it. And that's the steps to construct a 45 degrees angle, or the steps to bisect a perpendicular line. Remember, the only reason why we didn't start from scratch is because we already constructed a perpendicular line in the previous videos. So we just went ahead, work a bit smart, and just copy what we had and edit it. All right, so that's how we construct a 45 degrees angle, or how we bisect a perpendicular line.